I got a couple on my hit list for the takedown on this thing right here. I got 9 classes, and I could put any one of them. I could throw together some resistor boards, do some wild stuff with different matrices of these calibers for those things. I mean, obviously the breadboard's a beast in itself. There's obviously the periodic table for chemistry solutions, aeronautics on Boeing, some stuff going up and down with some 5G signals, giving it some 5 sigma feedback inside here, the loops, and again, acid testing that you need to do. Again, how I want to hit the market, obviously.
Excuses
I got
happen.
a petri dish in my.
It's too windy.
But with a huge selection of wellness support products for nutrition, sleep, immune
Go behind the
systems,
bushes
and
for a minute
energy,
here.
CVS can help them happen a little less. CVS. Healthier happens together.
Is 2022 actually the year that we go from pandemic to endemic? And does Omicron speed up the process, given its ability to spread and offer immunity through infection?
Looking at you, Fauci.
Well, the answer is we do not know that, and I think we have to be openly
Odd
honest
one,
about
odd two.
that. And when the word
Forward
endemic
paradox
is
to
used
the
in different
diagrams.
contexts,
Look
when I
different
talk
and work
about
different.
the pandemic, I put it into 5
No,
phases. The
depending
truly
how you're
pandemic
dealing
phase, where the
with
whole
the
world
glassware.
is
Oh,
really
yeah.
very negatively impacted, as we
Well,
are right now.
I should be right up his
Then
alley in
there's
the
the
file cabinet behind
deceleration
him.
of the pandemic. Then there's control.
Isn't it nice
then
when
there's
you have
elimination and
a tread
eradication.
docs
I
that
think if
can
you look
work
at the
real
history of
good?
infectious
A
diseases,
petri dish that
we've
tells
only
you.
eradicated
I can't
one
tell you anything
infectious
about
disease
rabbit
in
coke
man,
until
that's
somebody
smallpox.
gets this
That's not gonna
Valentine rabbit
happen
problem down.
with this virus.
And there's really a
We talk
range of
about
how
whether or
far
not
this bunny's
Omicron,
running. There might be some
because it's a
oddities,
highly
but there's gravity.
transmissible, but apparently
Military
not as
bases
pathogenic,
or
for
colleges
example, as
or
Delta.
the
I
town
would hope
numbers
that
in
that's the
school.
case.
There will be
But
one
that would
about a
only
resume
be the
later.
case if we
Hancock
don't
School
get
is one
another
of the 7 I
variant
provide for you.
that eludes
Of
the
one of these
immune
places.
response
It is
to
though,
the
isn't
prior
it?
variant.
You touching
For
stuff in the
example,
thing, licking
we were
each other,
fortunate
being
that Omicron, although it is
in the
highly
truck, moving
transmissible,
around, going to sites.
nonetheless is not as
No,
pathogenic.
it's
But the
blocks,
sheer
photon,
volume
gluon,
of
W
people
boson,
who
Z
are getting
boson.
infected
Oh yeah. Wrong
overrides
way.
that rather less level of pathogenicity.
Okay,
So I
there's
really
more.
do think, Francine, that
So
it is an open
with these here, we could
question
draw
as to
things. I
whether
could
or
get
not
this thing out here,
Omicron is going to
and
be
we
the
could get
live
going on
virus
cost,
vaccination
times,
that
different
everyone is
programming
hoping for,
routes
because you have
of the
such a great
CDC
deal
Wuhan
of variability
Plague
with new
Incorporated game
variants
you playing
emerging.
chasing who.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's
There was
top
more.
stories
I
and
had
breaking
more.
news by downloading the NBC News app.
So I guess we're gonna keep going back on one of those. See what else we had on the market. The housing or some stuff, real estate, mining bit houses, right? For Zillow and Zoom. BlackRock here. Well, given
We've kind of gotten used to
the
BlackRock beating the numbers,
financials
beating expectations.
on the
That's
numbers,
certainly the
guys.
case this time
This
around.
corporate loan stuff about
Also, your
contracts.
assets under
That'd be
management
my
up
first
by
step. Doesn't
a
come
pretty
up, but
significant
what are
amount,
they
too.
really?
We're talking about
What is
almost
everybody in here really?
$100 billion
Given the cost
in
on
assets
certain
under
sets to the
management. So where does that
marshmallows
put
on
you all
the
right now? Are
3B,
you closing
1B
in on 10
diamond
trillion?
necklace problem at the
No,
trig
Becky, I mean,
and
well, obviously we had
everything.
declines in the equity markets.
Everything.
We also had
Went to the
rising
table,
dollar.
pin
So
chip,
our assets were
configuration,
basically
the organization,
flattish,
the MOSs.
for the quarter.
Like, when you go to the
$9.5
well,
trillion.
I don't know
we
where
did see
everybody else is
$98
living.
billion of net inflows and
This is
long-term
my new
assets
one.
from our clients, which
New-
is pretty
well,
significant.
digi-
and over the last
remarkable
rolling
2
12 months, we
versions.
saw $450 billion in net flows. In addition to the quarter, we've just had continuous
You can see where this is
increases
kind of
above
getting to.
5% organic growth.
No matter
and
where you are, I
coming
just
in
had
the,
Fauci out in Petri dish.
in the
Giving
in
calc,
our
like I
third
said,
quarter,
you wouldn't
we had a
notice how those
9%
matrix
organic
are
base
like.
fee
So if
growth,
I'm
way
banker,
beyond
like
what
I
we
got to make
were
sure
committed to
this
the
may
spring.
not be the
And
first
then
of
we also
versions
had
of
a
why
16%
Marshmallow
increase in
argues with me.
revenues, and that's
Godzilla.
despite in the third quarter where we had fee wave concessions of
bar
$140
flower
million
orientation to topology,
in
which
our
we'll
money
get into
market
this
business. And
special
so,
diagram
this is the
about
third
those.
consecutive month this year where we've had over $100 million type of fee concessions, and so even with that, we had
Wally
a
Cody
16%
mailbox.
revenue increase in our platform.
Sometimes his
And
brother
probably
runs
the most
right to the
important
corner.
thing to say
Bang,
was
bang.
broad-based.
Here's the walkthrough of the
broad-based in
mill.
ETFs.
You know,
We
we'll
actually
get back
had
to that
$45
map here in
billion
a minute, kid.
in active flows
these lines
flows
and next
internationally, flows domestically.
being these saws, the
in
floor
almost every
pattern.
asset
Actually,
category.
I was drunk.
So
This
a
is an
pretty
experiment. I did
outstanding
it
quarter,
specifically.
and almost
like,
every one of our
like,
businesses showed that resiliency.
Part of that revenue growth came from the 13%
graduate
growth you saw
cylinders.
in tech services revenue. What's
eating,
happening?
Yes.
drinking, doing whatever. These are the schools,
Well, I
the
think the
places,
Aladdin
check
system is
in.
becoming
There's
a
efficiency.
platform for
Mine and
more
Zcoin
and
all over
of-
the place
of
in
the
there about,
asset
especially
managers,
having
insurance
setups
companies,
like this.
endowments and foundations and pension
Yeah,
funds are
no, this is
using it
going
as
to
a
be
platform,
pretty much the
to,
rules, the
manage
regs,
their
the
entire
standards, the
portfolio,
field,
to process their
the
trades, to be working with their custodial banks. We've actually added quite a few parts of the business
we'll
to
move through
Aladdin,
that to the
working
generals,
with financial advisors and
resumes.
Aladdin Wealth, helping them understand the associated risks across all their clients'
Zoom out.
portfolios.
Get back.
And we hope to be rolling out in
Given
the coming
this
quarter
is small
Aladdin
business,
Climate,
right?
where
What am I
we're gonna
looking at to
have,
the DCG?
analytics to help
That's
people
contract
understand
gambit. It's
and
a
judge and
pattern
measure
of
a
things of how the
portfolio.
horseman gambit
Right
works,
now,
but
it's
different.
pretty easy
You know, these
to
are
overlay a
write-outs
model
on
related to
mathematics,
climate
have
risk
some
and
hard
see what
lines,
that will do
666,
related to
the third
physical
3 and a
impact.
third of the real,
What's going to be more difficult and
playing
it's going to take
the
time
rabbit,
is making sure
the
that we have the
marshmallow,
analytics
and
specifically for every
or excuse
company.
me, the marshmallow,
And that's going to
the
be
rabbit
a
and
function
Morningstar, or
of
wherever I
companies
got that
reporting
Morningstar
more,
here.
and
I think is
for
how it
companies
was.
to be more
P versus
transparent, and then we
NP,
can see and
fleetness
judge
to
how companies are
those
performing
setups
towards
and
that long-term objective
would
of
be
a net zero
STEM,
world.
Hey, Larry, your
models.
results show
And
that people are,
again,
are
keeping a hard
definitely
line to
investing
those.
more.
Graphics
There's
is anything we
interest
put in
in
there.
that.
I'd
If
put
you look
this
at
in,
JP
and this
Morgan
is
and
my
Bank of America,
invention.
they have talked about
Be a
how
dreamer,
card
figure it out
spending
for
is
me.
up
Some
really
of you are going to be
significantly,
all over the
too.
road,
You kind of
off
put
my
those
house
pictures
site,
together, and that gives you a picture of
figuring
a
out how
very
much you
strong
get in or
consumer
whatever
and
the
a
cut
strong
is,
economy right now.
whatever
But you
this
do have some concerns
becomes.
about what you see.
Become.
That are significantly more concerning than the views we've got.
Hopefully at that point I could sign you
either
in,
Jamie
because
Dimon
you know
or
the
from
field like I
Brian
know the
Moynihan
field, and
recently.
you
What
clocked
is it that
in,
you see
and
that
we
concerns
could play
you?
the game a little bit
Well, I think
better
we're in a
here.
long transition.
Get you to do the landscaping,
The transition
hardscape, and
out
get the
from
twigs
COVID.
and buckets of water,
And
and
during
then
the
plant
period
them
of
out
COVID,
here
we've
for the
seen,
fire
as you
flower
said,
and the big
great
orangey.
successes
And
in some components of the economy, and then we
move
see
in.
other
Come on,
components of society
get in here.
being
We'll
left
start you a hillbilly
behind.
spinner along with the Trident build, and we'll
We are
get
seeing a
them
much
out and
more
run a
fragmented,
Walmart.
divergent world in terms of the developing world growing much faster than the developing
If
world.
they don't, we'll mug them.
And so we are also in this transition. I mean, part of the irony today, we have more job openings than ever before.
I've walked
and we
in
have,
them. I love their
it is
conveyor
estimated
belt,
another
quantum
8 million
mechanics,
people who were in
overhead
the workforce
Engling
who are not in the
angle of the
workforce.
town
And so there's
model,
this huge
the system of how you're
divergence
playing the
between
math.
the people who are out of work or looking for a job, or maybe, and those companies who are looking for
I
help.
like Cubits, don't
I
I?
believe those who are looking for help is much more overwhelming.
What
But I
else we
think,
got in here?
I
Oh,
think
this
what is
thing. Yeah, this
transforming
thing
our
right here.
world,
Like,
this
you
is that
look right at
transition
him,
that
kiss
I'm
the
talking
brain,
about.
kiss the
I
brain,
think
cash.
we underestimate the power of the gig
This is a training model.
economy.
This year, this
I
is
think
what
we
happened. This one a
underestimate
year ago,
what
looking
COVID
at
has done
Tesla.
to so
Here's the
many,
timestamp.
people around the
You
world
know,
in terms of
you
trying to navigate
kidding
the
me?
work,
Not only did I not, but are you
family
kidding?
balance, and the gig economy in
Okay,
many
so
cases
this is
a
a
lot
stock
more
thing.
accommodative.
Here's
I also believe
S&P's
so many
version of
companies
that,
who
Dow
are
Jones
dependent
version of that, me learning on
on
the internet
part-time
that day,
workers,
time state,
not paying them,
tracking it,
a
doing the
healthcare
mill numbers,
benefits
right? My
or
own
retirement
tracking.
benefits.
What are they doing? What is?
There are alternatives
Here's
to
Boot
those
Barn.
jobs now.
No, you look at it now today.
Don't like surprises? Proactive notifications from Fidelity keep you tuned in all day long. So when something happens
what
that can
else
affect
we
your
got here?
portfolio,